Computers and technology play a huge role in today's society. It's rare to find a school or business that doesn't have a computer these days, so at Matheny Medical and Educational Center, they're helping those with physical disabilities learn how to use a computer through a visual tracking program.
It's an eye tracker program right now, and it is an alternative method of direct access for the computer, so it's for our students that have limited hand skills. It's giving them the ability to access the computer and do it by themselves using their eye movements. So we have the special attachment on the computer that tracks their eye movements and allows them to control the cursor around the screen and make mouse clicks. There's two different methods. Lee was using dwell, where he had to keep the cursor, he had to keep his eyes focused on one fixed point for a predetermined set amount of time. We've also worked with blink, which is using an eye blink to make a mouse click. Instead of keeping your eyes on one place, you have to blink your eyes.
Matheny is a special hospital and educational facility in Peapack that was designed for children and adults with medically complex developmental disabilities. Christine Mayersick has been in charge of the new eye tracking technology and feels this is a truly groundbreaking project.
We have a computer lab set up after school, and we have computer access for all of our kids, and it just became a project of mine. I have so many kids on my caseload that can't do it independently. They don't have the hand skills, but they're capable of doing it. And it came out of that it was a way for them to have some sort of control over the computer and do part of it, at least part of it, on their own. So they're not so completely dependent on us. It gives them more independence. Pointer finger. Remember your pointer finger? You want to look all the way over here at the first letter. There you go.
The equipment for this program was purchased through grants Matheny received from the Summit Area Public Foundation and the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. Along with the monetary help, Matheny as a whole has supported Christine and her program the entire way.
That was one of our areas that we saw as a deficiency as part of the CARF accreditation. And we looked, and there was 3 areas. There was one with provision of technology at after-school hours and non-school hours, non-traditional time. One with making sure that they got assistive technology provided through DME a lot quicker, and one that a lot of our kids use switches, toggle switches, Big Macs, any type of communication device, but there was like 1% of 1% who couldn't reach the switch. And we said, you know, it doesn't matter that they're 1% of 1%. What do we do in order so that those kids can do the same as everyone else?
Although they're still just working with the trial group, Christine knows exactly where she wants to take the program and sees a bright future for all of her students.
Our ultimate project goals are to be able to access the internet, to navigate to one page, and beyond that, working to being able to get into a word processing program like Word, and being able to compose an email or a school paper, even just a letter to family members, friends.
Learning how to use the program is not an overnight process. Christine has been working with Lee Lubin for about 3 months and has seen progress that used to be unimaginable. He's able to select Gangnam Style and Taylor Swift music videos and will even sing along if he's feeling up to it.
It's very exciting for them to have that control. Kids that maybe can't do so much with their hands suddenly have a way to do something on their own. Like Lee, we can get to the presidential videos. He's a big fan of our president. So it's a nice confidence booster for him that I can do this on my own. It makes me feel really good, because it's such a feeling of victory and success, and I feel like I achieved something because I've given you the tools and I've helped you get to this point. And it's just, they feel really good about it. I feel really good that they've accomplished something that, you know, to the average person seems like such a small thing, going online and watching Taylor Swift. But to these kids, it's such a big thing that I did this all on my own, and it's such a huge, major victory for them.